Hey y'all, I'm Amarachi and I'm here to talk. So let's talk, right? I'm just here to brainstorm with you all. I'm stuck on exactly what to do with this YouTube channel that I have. I have a lot of commentary stuff that I want to comment on, but by the time I've built momentum or even just tweeted, I'm kind of over wanting to talk about the subject again, right? And if I'm going to put a video out there, for some reason my mind naturally wants to go to, you have to bring in some solid facts, which means I have to do research, right? Especially if I'm not educated enough on the topic. So then I don't want to talk about it. Or even just to solidify my point, I want to bring in reinforcement, which is educational and technical terminology or just statistics and the gauntlet of everything knowledgeable and educational. So I'm at that crossfire when it comes down to producing content on my YouTube. I have a podcast in which I do a certain amount of research for, but that podcast is centered around mental health and healing, and I speak about topics from trauma to triggers and mainly about relational interactions. So that's my podcast. And then I have posted a couple of TikToks on this YouTube channel as a quick chat and also as a short. So you could kind of get what my angle is on TikTok. It's also educational and all of that. And then Twitter for me normally is just where I go and just blurt out my opinion and my thoughts. It's normally at the moment kind of things, or I'm replying to other people's thoughts and I'm expanding on their thoughts or retorting on their thoughts. Or also I'm doing live tweeting while I watch shows and stuff like that. And Instagram is just, it's just a platform where I post I don't really post a lot of my opinions on Instagram. You will see my opinion a little bit in my stories on one of my Instagram pages, but for the most part, Instagram is normally a photo board for me. That's where I post my artwork dominantly. Then I have Instagram pages for my podcast, and I also have Instagram pages for other projects that I do. But this YouTube is the only thing that I'm like at a pause when it comes down to how I can make it bigger than what it is, right? And I know growth and is in slow progress, so I'm not looking for rapid growth, but I want to find a momentum of producing YouTube videos so that I don't get kind of tired of it. I want to find like a theme, a tone. I want a voice on YouTube that I don't think I've found yet. So that to me is where I'm like, can any of y'all help? Can any of y'all give me tidbits of what you would like to see me produce? What you would think would be a good fit for me to jump on? So far is commentary with a belly of education. Like I did a video on Blueface and Krishan Rock. And that video was definitely educational when it came down to just learning a little bit more about bidirectional abuse. I commented on one of the housewife programs in which I spoke a little bit about colorism and also about SA allegations, false SA allegations, but that was more opinion based. But the colorism one was a little bit more educational based because I brought in some, historical facts as to how colorism started. So I want to kind of sit in that same note, but I just haven't been inspired by anything. I don't know if I even want to speak about the recent transgendered conversation that has been going on. I may have to really sit down and process that one. I need to do it justice simply because I am part of the LGBTQIA community. I'm queer, so I want to be able to do that one justice. So that one I might have to sit on for a little bit to really put my foot in that one. I don't want to do just a quick kind of video for that. I'm just navigating where to take this YouTube and how to make it consistent, because if I have a theme, then I'm capable of kind of following the theme consistently, right? Makes sense what I'm trying to convey here, right? But yes, that's really why I'm here, and that's really what I wanted to share with y'all, and I don't want to keep y'all too long. If you have any, input, please share. I'm very open and I'll take suggestions as they come and navigate whether or not they align with myself and the energy I have to put into this. But beyond that, I'm gonna link my podcast at the bottom. I really want my podcast to go up. Like, that is my aim, to really promote my podcast as much as possible, because in my podcast I really get heartfelt, I really get deep. That's my baby, to be honest. My podcast saved me during 2020, and I started it towards the end of 2020. Actually, it's sentimental as well. I have a lot of guests on there that are just beautiful enough to share their stories with me and just bond with me while we speak about our healing journeys and mental health in general. I'll post my TikTok at the bottom as well, so you can also follow that. My TikTok is fun. I try to be fun a little bit on my TikTok. I could speak about serious topics, but I also try to leave it a little bit fun. My TikTok is a lighter version of my podcast, put it that way, if you would compare the two. And I want my YouTube to kind of be, a lot more opinionated. I want to be more cutthroat on my YouTube. Like, I really want to be opinion driven, supported by facts, right? Like, I have a viewpoint of the life that we live in, and I want my viewpoint to be supported by facts. So I'll navigate it, but I would love to hear your pointers as well to help me just navigate the whole thing. Like, it would be wonderful to hear what everyone has to say. But yeah, let me get out of here. I gotta go meet up with a friend of mine and have a little nice afternoon picnic. So enjoy y'all afternoons and your days and your nights, whenever you're seeing this. Enjoy it, and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye. Peace.